sitting down here in Avi's nursery, which is no longer going to be a nursery. And I'm just having moments with that. I am so excited, but it's like the end of an era. Hi everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. I am hoping you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know we did, and it was a nice, relaxed Thanksgiving. We just went to my mom's house and had turkey. You know, the usual classic American Thanksgiving. Today's video is finally assembling her Montessori play space and transitioning her nursery into a Montessori bedroom. I'm really excited to share this video because this was a video I think that I had a really hard time finding a lot of things about, because you see the Montessori or you hear the Montessori and immediately just think dollar signs. I was personally raised Montessori. My mom had me enrolled in a Montessori school by the age of 3. I have decided that I want to give that to Avianna as well. And like I have mentioned in previous videos about how we Montessori, we are doing it in a way that's not like overwhelming, diving into it and feeling like such a school structured Montessori situation, but the play space and her bedroom were really big for me. So I knew that I wanted to transition her to a floor bed. She was showing signs that the crib kind of like wasn't her thing anymore. And she's normally a very independent little girl. Avianna already is brushing her teeth and her hair and washing her hands all by herself. She goes into the bathroom and does those things. So it's definitely showing me she's ready to have more of that independence. Hi. Ultimately, this video is going to be how we are doing this nursery on a budget, but in a Montessori style, since that tends to be a difficult thing to do for a lot of people. Some pieces of advice I would give for anyone who is looking to start that journey into transitioning into a fully Montessori space would be to start slowly. One of the things that I did was made a priority list of the things that I would need in order to even ensure that it was a safe space to begin the Montessori. So that meant baby proofing. For us, that looked like the guards for the sliding closet doors, a gate for her door, because what we've decided to do was make sure we had a lockable gate so that we could leave her door open, because I do get nervous about the door accidentally locking. And so we have removed that mechanism altogether. So the door is able to close, but Avianna is not able to accidentally lock herself in, and we're able to lock the gate so that she can continually play in her space but not leave her room without our help. Making sure that everything was safe before we went ahead and purchased things to start the transition was a way that we made sure we weren't dumping all this money into the room at one time. The next thing I highly recommend is checking your local Facebook Marketplace. I found her Montessori floor bed for free. And if you guys know, the Amazon floor beds are expensive. The ones on Wayfair are expensive. If you go on Etsy, you are spending at least $700. This one that I got from Marketplace, I'm going to link it below, but it was originally from Amazon. The other thing that was really important to us was to get her set up in a full-size bed instead of a twin. We wanted to have a space that if we wanted to lay down with her to read stories, that it was more comfortable. It just eliminates the transition from twin size bed to full size bed in a couple years anyways, so we just went ahead and purchased that. If you have seen my other vlog about purchasing this Montessori bookshelf, I'm going to link it up here, but I got this on Marketplace for $20. And if you know the Montessori shelves, you are fully aware that they are just so expensive. And like even getting them from IKEA, it's like at least $100. And Marketplace is a really good solution for that. You're also upcycling furniture from other people, so that is a win in itself. I have some clips from last week that we were doing some things, as in assembling the bed, getting that set up, hanging up her small little rack for her coats, which eventually we're gonna turn that whole little section into like a get ready station. So we are excited to do that. The crib is coming out today. I love this crib, but we will be saving it for baby number 2 whenever that time comes. So we're just gonna disassemble it and put it downstairs in the basement and wrap up the mattress. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things to do today. And it is Black Friday today, the day that I'm filming, and I have to go into work at 3. So we are trying to get all of this stuff done. Luckily, it is nice and early. So we are going to hammer this out and just see where we get with this. It might not be the full finished space, but if we are looking to add anything, I will explain that in this vlog, but I am just excited to get right into it. Matthias is home. We are shifting things around in the soon-to-be ex-nurseries. I have her crib over here, which this is the wall where her changing table used to be. Her chair is still in the same spot. And then this is the lower bookshelf that we put in. We did recently just mount the Nest camera and put the cable runways up just to baby-proof to make sure she can't access cables. We will need to wire this to the wall, but that is going to be a minute. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna even keep this piece. I might give it back to my mom, but this is the frame we went with. I will link it on Amazon below. And we are going to build it on this wall here. I have a couple bookshelves from IKEA that we're going to hang so that she can grab books and entertain herself in bed. And then I just posted this for sale. I have someone interested, so hopefully that goes. I am going to add this on a wall. Lately, she has been putting up her jackets when she takes them off. So I'm thinking if I do it low, like maybe on this wall, make it like a get ready station for her. That is the current plan right now. She is in pajamas and kind of ready for bed.
What was that?
But we're gonna have to keep her awake so we can get this built and then put her to bed. So we're just gonna stretch her a little bit. We're gonna stretch you a little bit. Hey.
Okay, she wants
Hi.
to. So then I can start building.
Hi.
Hi. Are you blowing kisses to yourself? Yeah.
What's it called?
Look, here, these where we might have. Okay. So you wanna start with that one or this one?
I think this is done.
My patience is so low right now. Compromising. You guys, it's almost done. And yes, very confusing. Completely backwards from the photos. Now I understand why everyone said that. You like it?
You like it?
Here's your other shoe.
Right. Oh, I love you.
Mama.
Kiss a mama. Kiss. Oh, you like your pets?
The bed is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. As of right now, this is where we have her bed, and I'm working on figuring out where to put this. It doesn't really fit with what we're planning to do. I am gonna move this piece over here once we move the crib, and then this is coming out, so that'll give us some extra space as well. This over here is gonna be her get ready station. I am gonna purchase one of the peel and stick non-shatter mirrors. Working on all of those things at once can be a lot, so we are not planning to do that. Since we did get the bed for free, we just had to purchase a mattress, which I will link the one that I purchased below. It is a Nap Queen. I do like that brand, and it's good because it's still springy and it has more support than a just memory foam mattress, which is not exactly good for their bones right now as they're still young and need to develop. So think about how hard your crib mattress is. You do kind of need to mimic the hardness that you are going to be transitioning your toddler to, since they do still need that support. Our other diaper pail broke miserably, and we've had that now for almost 2 years. I will say that was my favorite diaper pail. I think it was called like the Bubbaloo, Boobla, I don't know. It was really good, I'll link it below. But I did just pick up a diaper genie on Marketplace for 10 bucks. So that was a good little win there. And it has 2 refills, which we're not gonna need more than that. So we are using that until the potty training is in full effect, but I am glad with that purchase. That was a nice, cheap purchase. I am gonna end up totaling out what this Montessori space is going to cost us in total so that you can see the full cost of how we can do it on a budget. Monty is just grabbing his tools now to disassemble the crib while I clear off the play shelf. And then we are gonna move that over. I also just remembered, I forgot to mention, so this crib, I also got on Marketplace and it was 20 bucks. And when I got it home, it obviously didn't have the instructions of how to like assemble it. So I had to look it up. And when I looked up this crib, you guys, it's like an $850 crib. I got it for 20 bucks. And granted, there's some like teeth marks from the baby like biting on it. It's the brand The Baby Cache, I'm gonna say, that's how you say it. But I like loved this crib. I love that it's like sturdy. For a while, we did have the IKEA, you know, the one everyone has, the regular IKEA crib. That crib was really good when we were in our old apartment because it was a really small room. And this room that she has here is bigger than me and Matthias's bedroom. The crib looked so small and so insignificant in this room that I was just like, we need something that's going to fill out the room a little bit better. We could have transitioned to a floor bed at that time. With my first baby, I just didn't feel like she was ready for it quite yet. So maybe for the second baby, we'll transition them a little sooner, but for now, I will say I absolutely love this crib. I will try to find it and link it below. You can even do a nursery inexpensively. And I will say for my second baby, I probably will shop everything secondhand if I don't already own it. Troubleshooting because where I wanted to put her bed, I can't then move the Montessori shelf because there is the vent on the floor and it can't go over the vent because it's the only vent in her room. But now we're concerned about the windows and it being too cold for her because it's going into winter. But at the same time, I'm like, but if there's the vent next to her, it's just like a whole thing. Now there's the outlet behind her bed, which luckily she doesn't really mess with outlets. She's never been that kind of kid, but like you never know. So now I have to figure that situation out. I like this here because I already have my nails from when I had artwork above her crib. This, not the biggest fan about how it flushes with the window, but like I said, that's where we're at because we can't put it over here because the vent is there. And the outlet needs an outlet cover now. So I think I need to order an outlet box. I'm looking at this one on Amazon and it's like a little outlet box that just kind of like covers your cords but allows the cords to flow through the bottom. I would just flip it upside down for that, I think. So that right now is what I think I might order and it's only $8.99. So I might just like add that to my cart and order that now. Hung up the shelves and I have to say Matthias had a really good point I originally wanted to put them under the window, but since the entrance to her bed is right there, we just didn't want her to hit her head on them. So we did move them closer to the inside of the wall, and I love the way that they came out. So I'm going to load up her books there shortly, but she is due for a nap. She is extremely tired and just had a little ham sandwich. So we are gonna put her down. I am not gonna put books there for a minute. I'm gonna let her get used to them on the wall before we do, or else we all know it's gonna be chaos. So we're gonna let her adjust slowly to them. I am going to quickly tidy up the room so that she can take a nap, but I am also thinking I might take a nap, and then I will try to do the rest of this when she wakes up, and then we'll get a quick shot before I head to work at 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a rough evening and some chaotic things are going on. So I woke up this morning with a fully stiff neck, and I don't know what happened, but I definitely pulled something or pinched a nerve. So that has been real fun. So just a quick update on Avi's room. It is not fully finished. In another video, I'm just gonna have to update with the completely finished product. But as of right now, I'm really happy with the way that it is set up. That photo will move, but as of right now, I have nowhere to put it. So it's just gonna stay there. I did move the chair over here. My thought though is that I just feel like it needs a new home, and maybe since it's not a nursery anymore, we don't really need a chair in here. So that is most likely going to shift out of here. We are gonna keep the corner piece. So little backstory, this corner piece was actually in my nursery when I was a baby. So it's very sentimental to me, and it's something that I wanna carry on and pass down to my children. So this is going to stay. We are going to mount it to the wall to make sure that it is fully sturdy. Then moving on over here to the play space, I obviously need to organize her shelves appropriately and just snatch up some wires. But as of right now, this is where this is going to live. I think I'm going to move this little mat right over here. I might even just get her the clickable mat just so that she has a little play center right there. And then over here is going to be her get ready station. So as of right now, she does hang all of her jackets herself, which is really nice. We have her step stool that her uncle got her for, I think, her first birthday. Yeah, I'm gonna say her first birthday. And then I'm going to add a little sticky get ready mirror there. And as far as the changing table goes, I do have it posted for sale. Someone was supposed to come pick it up and then just never showed up, which, you know, good old marketplace, it happens. So it's just in that corner for now, but then that whole corner will be freed up. I haven't really decided what is going to go there, but as of right now, that is where it is living. I am gonna do some cool artwork here. And then over by the play corner, I've decided that since I already have 3 nails there, I'm gonna do some really cool canvases. As you can see, it is not that big of a deal to be able to do it crafty and thrift things from marketplace or around your community. So do the work. It is a lot easier than doing the budget. So I have just decided to go that route with our Montessori transition, and I hope this was helpful for anyone that is looking to do that with their toddler as well. Please make sure that you like and comment on this video. It really helps my channel. And go ahead and click the subscribe button and turn your alerts on. I do post every Wednesday and Sunday, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next vlog.